Welcome back, dear readers, to a spine-chilling journey into the realm of the macabre. As you settle in for this midnight read, prepare to be gripped by fear as we delve into the eerie and bone-chilling world of cannibals. Story 1: The Whispering Woods. Our journey begins in the dense, foreboding woods where an intrepid group of friends set out on a camping trip. Little did they know that their adventure would soon take a nightmarish turn. As the campfire crackled and shadows danced on the tent walls, they began to hear strange whispers in the wind. Unsettled, they dismissed it as a trick of the imagination. But as the night wore on, the whispers grew louder and more sinister. Suddenly, the group realized they were not alone. A figure emerged from the darkness, covered in tattered clothing and exuding an otherworldly aura. The group's fear peaked when they saw the glint of a knife in the stranger's hand. As the truth unfolded, they discovered they had stumbled upon a cannibal's lair. Barely escaping with their lives, the friends were forever haunted by the chilling whispers of the woods. Story 2: The Cannibals' Carnival. In a small, forgotten town, there stood an abandoned carnival that locals dared not mention. Legend had it that a notorious cannibal once ran the carnival, luring unsuspecting victims into a nightmarish funhouse of horrors. Late one fateful night, a group of thrill-seekers decided to explore the decaying remnants of the carnival, drawn by the eerie allure of the abandoned rides. As they ventured deeper into the desolate grounds, they began to feel an inexplicable sense of dread. The air grew thick with an ominous presence, and the distant sound of laughter echoed through the air. Suddenly, the group found themselves surrounded by shadowy figures in tattered carnival attire, each holding a wicked-looking blade. They soon realized they were trapped in the cannibals' twisted game. The once innocent carnival had become a hunting ground for a deranged predator. Only a few managed to escape, forever scarred by the nightmarish sights they witnessed in the cannibals' carnival. Story 3: The Haunting Howls. In the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, a secluded village harbored a dark secret. Locals spoke of an ancient curse that turned the villagers into cannibalistic creatures when the moon hung low in the sky. As the tale goes, every few decades, the village would succumb to a night of horror as the cursed transformation took hold. A group of researchers, fascinated by the folklore, decided to investigate the eerie happenings. Armed with cameras and a thirst for the truth, they ventured into the village as the moon cast an ominous glow. As the night unfolded, the once quiet village echoed with haunting howls that sent shivers down the spines of the researchers. The team soon realized they were not alone. The cursed villagers, twisted and deformed, emerged from the shadows, driven by an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Desperate to escape the clutches of the cannibalistic horde, the researchers raced against time, their every step haunted by the haunting howls that would forever linger in their nightmares. Story 4: The Cannibal's Cabin. A desolate mountain range concealed the sinister secrets of an infamous cannibal who had found solace in a secluded cabin. The locals whispered of a deranged hermit who had taken to preying on unsuspecting travelers, luring them into his grim abode. One stormy night, a lost couple sought refuge in the mountains, unaware of the impending horror that awaited them. The couple stumbled upon the cabin, its flickering lantern casting eerie shadows on the walls. As they entered, the air grew heavy with a nauseating stench. The cannibal's lair was adorned with gruesome trophies, human bones and tattered clothing serving as a grim testament to the horrors that had unfolded within those walls. The couple's realization came too late. The cannibal emerged from the shadows, a twisted grin etched across his face. The chilling struggle that ensued within the confines of the cabin would forever haunt the surviving victim, who barely escaped the clutches of the mountain-dwelling cannibal. Story 5: The Midnight Feast. In a quiet suburban neighborhood, a seemingly ordinary family harbored a horrifying secret. On the surface, they appeared to be the epitome of normalcy: friendly neighbors, loving parents, and well-behaved children. However, the facade crumbled when a series of mysterious disappearances plagued the community. Late one night, a curious neighbor peered through the window of the seemingly perfect family's home. What they witnessed was beyond comprehension: a gruesome feast, with human limbs on the dinner table. The family, adorned in blood-stained clothing, reveled in their unspeakable acts. The discovery sent shockwaves through the community as the cannibalistic family was exposed. The true horror unfolded as the authorities delved into the depths of the suburban nightmare, revealing a twisted web of deception and darkness that lurked behind the veneer of normality. As you, dear reader, emerge from the chilling tales of cannibalistic horror, the shadows of these stories may linger in your mind. Late-night shivers, uneasy glances into the darkness, and the haunting echoes of whispers, such as the aftermath of diving into the abyss of Cannibal, 5 True Scary Late-Night Horror Stories. May your dreams be free from the terrors that lurk within these tales, and may you find solace in the waking world, knowing that these horrors are confined to the realm of fiction, or are they? As you catch your breath from the harrowing journey through the macabre tales of cannibalistic horrors, it's essential to reflect on the power of storytelling to evoke fear and fascination. These stories, born from the depths of imagination, tap into the primal fears that have haunted humanity for centuries: the fear of the unknown, the fear of betrayal, and the fear of the darkness within ourselves. The art of crafting a chilling narrative lies in the ability to elicit a visceral response, to make the audience question the boundaries of reality and fiction. The tales of cannibals presented here serve as a reminder that even in our modern, rational world, the age-old fear of being hunted, consumed, or betrayed can still send a shiver down our collective spine. What makes these stories particularly unsettling is the subtle blurring of reality and fantasy. Each narrative begins with a seemingly ordinary scenario: a camping trip, an abandoned carnival, a quaint village, a mountain cabin, or a suburban family. It's in these familiar settings that the horror takes root, catching both the characters and the readers off guard. The Whispering Woods, the Cannibals' Carnival, the Haunting Howls, the Cannibals' Cabin, and the Midnight Feast are more than mere cautionary tales. They serve as a mirror reflecting our deepest fears and the thin veneer that separates civilization from savagery. The cannibalistic horrors depicted in these stories force us to confront the darkness that dwells within the human psyche, challenging our perceptions of morality and the fragility of societal norms. In essence, these narratives tap into the primal fear of the unknown, the fear of becoming prey in a world where predators may be lurking just beyond the edges of our perception. They remind us that, despite our advances in science and technology, the shadows still hold mysteries that elude our understanding. What is it about cannibalism that strikes such a nerve in our collective consciousness? Perhaps it's the ultimate taboo, the violation of the sanctity of life and the desecration of the human form. It forces us to grapple with the uncomfortable truth that, under certain circumstances, the line between predator and prey can blur, and the survival instinct can lead down a dark and morally treacherous path. As consumers of horror stories, we willingly subject ourselves to the thrill of fear, the adrenaline rush that comes from confronting the unknown from the safety of our own homes. It's a cathartic experience that allows us to explore the darker corners of our imagination without the real-world consequences. The tales of cannibals presented here are a testament to the enduring power of storytelling, a power that transcends time and culture. So, as you lay down this article and return to the familiarity of your daily life, take a moment to appreciate the artistry behind the horror stories that send shivers down your spine. Whether it's the masterful use of suspense, the creation of atmospheric settings, or the psychological depth of the characters, these tales serve as a reminder that storytelling is a potent tool capable of evoking the full spectrum of human emotions.